Simply paying the ransom has not historically ensured that the information wouldn't be sold anyway.
Time is ticking for Rutherford County Schools officials. Hackers are auctioning off data apparently stolen from the district for $2 million in Bitcoin. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 6. I'm Haley Wilgus. News 2's Nikki McGee asked whether the district will pay and what potential victims should do.
Wednesday afternoon, members of a reported ransomware gang worked to prove it did in fact have sensitive information from Rutherford County schools, posting photos of what appeared to be a teacher's passport, 2 weeks after the district announced a network interruption.
There are individuals who will want to use it to simply do traditional identity theft. There are other individuals who use it for social engineering, perhaps to find these people and get into the way in which they deal with other people, establish relationships of trust.
News 2 spoke with the teacher whose passport showed up on the dark web. She says the director of schools called her personally, and she was happy with the district's response. Despite the hackers' 7-day countdown to sell the data, school board member Butch Vaughn tells News 2 paying the $2 million ransom is off the table.
It's a really very personal question for the organization involved. Now, clearly, they've done a lot of investment to be able to recover as quickly as they have. Now, the question is, how valuable is the information that's been stolen? We have very little insight into it.
A district spokesperson says the hack has only involved employees so far, not parent or student information.
I think the one recommendation I would make is a real demand for transparency from the schools, right? To understand for certain, how do they know what information was actually taken? How do they know whether or not the student's information is at risk?
If your information is posted online, the Better Business Bureau urges you to report it to them and the Federal Trade Commission, check and freeze your credit, and reset all passwords, but be wary of security questions.
Things like, hey, what was your favorite car when you were a teenager? Or what was the color of your first prom dress? Or whatever the case may be, where you don't realize you're giving a lot of information out that scammers can use to breach passwords.
In Rutherford County, Nikki McGee, News 2.
We've reached out to the TBI about their efforts to tackle cybercrime in the state. The agency says a Technology and Innovation Division was created in September of 2019. The division's Cybercrime and Digital Evidence Unit takes proactive measures to investigate online harms, and that includes cases of internet crimes against children, cyber-enabled fraud, and other computer disruptions.